First and foremost, I like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rokah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to you, Akim and you, Aqua, to believe in all sincerity. This video is going to be entitled, Either Make the Tree Good. Okay, you can find this line in the book of Matthew 12 and 33, which I'm going to get later. Okay, and what prompted me to do this lesson was just something that I was meditating on, and that's the fact that, the Lord requires submission. We went into that at camp last week. He requires for us to follow his commandments. We have to bend to his will. Okay. We have to mold our lives according to the word, not the word according to our lives. It's a sacrifice, and it's a labor, to bring forth the proper fruit, the proper deeds, the proper actions, and we're always under scrutiny by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and the angels, but how much more ourselves, and it's either you do or you don't. It's somewhat like an ultimatum in this truth. Either you do the right thing or you don't. Okay, so something quick. Again, this is either make the tree good. All right, I'm going to start here in Matthew 7 and 15. And at the top it says, a tree and its fruit. A tree and its fruit. And men are likened unto trees. Okay? And fruit are likened unto actions. So what type of actions are you going to produce as a man of the Lord? Okay, that's what I want to speak on. But let's start here. This is Matthew 7 and 15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Okay. Scriptures say that many shall say in that day, have we not prophesied in thy name? And the Lord's going to say, depart from me, ye that work iniquity. There's a lot of, false prophets, false teachers, and you have to aspire, pray, okay? And, do your best to not fall into that lot. Scriptures say, be diligent to make that calling and election sure, okay? But that's part of the walk, okay? That's part of the ministry, that there will be false prophets. There will be some that come into this thing and learn scriptures, but ultimately they are not what they seem to be, okay? And that's with people as well, people that claim to believe, okay? Beware of false prophets, which comes to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves, right? Let's get this word ravening, see what it says.
Strong's G 727, Hotopox. Hotopox.
Say rapacious. And that basically means greedy. Rapacious basically means greedy, predatory, extortionate. Okay, ravenous, an extortioner, a robber. And some men have come into this thing to make it about their belly, to take and never to give. They turn this grace into lasciviousness, which is unbridled lust. Okay, and the believers are like that too. You see, there's some that claim to believe, but really they're just ravening wolves. Okay, but on the outward they appear as sheep. Okay, but inwardly it's a different thing. It says, ye shall know them by their fruits. You're gonna know a person, by their fruits.
Strong's G 2590, Cartapas. Cartapas.
Right. I'm gonna get this. Work, act, deed. You shall know them by their works, their acts, their deeds. Okay? What does it say here? That which originates or comes from something, an effect, result. The result of someone is really who they are, what they do. That's how you can tell who somebody is. It's what they do, not what they say. You shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? And you can't gather grapes from thorns. Either can you gather figs from thistles. You're not going to get something good out of something bad. And you're going to see the result of what someone is by their actions, not by what they say. It's by what they do. Let's see if I can find that. Yeah, I wish I said. Do let's get this. This is Matthew, and we'll come back to this, Matthew 7, but we'll go to the 23rd chapter. Matthew 23:2, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. Okay. Yeah. You know, a lot of people, want you to do something, but they themselves, they won't do it. Okay. But don't do after their works, for they say and do not. Okay. We want to be hearers of the word and doers to the best of our ability. Walking in integrity. Make sure our words match our actions. Okay. Back in Matthew 7 and 17. Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit. And we know that trees are men. Okay. And fruit is actions, work, act, deeds. So every man that bringeth forth good fruit, is a good man. There's no falsehood in him. All right. Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. You see, and it's true with corrupt persons in the truth. They'll bring forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit. Neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. You see. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. So you ultimately will be removed. All right. The spirit will be taken from you and you will be cast into the fire, because there's a judgment, a severe judgment for those that come into the knowledge and to take it lightly and do the exact opposite of what the scriptures say. All right. Wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them. It's by their fruits. It's by their actions that you shall know somebody. It's not what they say, but it's what they do. All right. Okay. Now we're going to get the last verse. It says, either make the tree good and his fruit good, or else make the tree corrupt and his fruit corrupt. For the tree is known by his fruit. You see? And that's why I said to the spirit, be diligent to make that call and election sure. How are you diligent? You're over busy in the right thing. You lead your life with integrity, always trying to do the right thing, always trying to be honest, always trying to do things that are pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's how you make the tree good. The scriptures say, how can a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed unto the word, by doing the word, by doing what Yahweh Bashem Yahushai says. There's another scripture also that says, roughly paraphrasing, building your foundation on a stone. Where is that at? Building your foundation on a rock. Okay. You want to hear these sayings of Yahweh Bashim Yashai and do them. Okay? That's a man who will be rewarded. But the foolish man heareth the sayings and they do them not. Okay? So again, Matthew 12:33, and I'll end it out. Either make the tree good and his fruit good, or else make the tree corrupt and his fruit corrupt. For the tree is known by its fruit. And it's true. You will be known by what you do, not by what you say. It's by what you do. So I wanted to bring this out. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to you, Akim, and you Aqua, to believe in all sincerity. Shalom.